Welcome to my 9 lives and epic journey. Hey there. I'm a 53-year-old father of 3, and my life has been anything but ordinary. Enter an old friend from 35 years ago. His appearance of his second life that he led sparked a series of events that transformed not just my life, forever. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm here to answer your questions and collaborate with you on this amazing tale. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. About 5 years after meeting Art for the first time, Etobicoke, Canada, in the bustling city of Toronto, where ambition and opportunity collide, there lived a remarkable entrepreneur named Art, with a mind sharp as a tack and instincts that could rival any seasoned investor. Art navigated the world of business without the traditional trappings of formal education. His intelligence was his greatest asset, guiding him through the unpredictable tides of commerce. Art wasn't just a businessman. He was a visionary, always on the lookout for untapped potential. His latest venture? A thriving side hustle that involved importing damaged or salvaged cars from the United States. With an eye for quality and a talent for restoration, he transformed these vehicles from wrecks into prized possessions, breathing new life into them. Meanwhile, I found myself embarking on a similar journey. With a passion for cars and a keen sense of the market, I started my own small landscaping business in Toronto. My side hustle mirrored Art's as I too began to source cars from across the border, seeking out those hidden gems that others overlooked. Each vehicle was a puzzle waiting to be solved. And with every successful restoration, I not only made a profit but also honed my skills and deepened my understanding of the automotive world. Together, we were part of a vibrant community of innovators and risk-takers, turning challenges into opportunities and dreams into realities. Our stories intertwined, reflecting a shared spirit of resilience and creativity in the fast-paced world of business. One sunny afternoon, I decided to pay a visit to Art's bustling shop in Etobicoke, a haven for car enthusiasts and dreamers alike. As I stepped inside, the smell of motor oil and fresh paint filled the air, and the sound of tools clanking resonated through the space. I approached Art, who was busy examining a vehicle with the same keen eye he applied to every project. "Hey Art, I'm in the market for a new ride," I said, scanning the rows of cars. "Do you have anything for sale?" Honestly, I'm not in the mood to trek down to the US this time. Art's face lit up with a grin, and he gestured toward a sleek 1996 Oldsmobile Cutlass, Supreme, parked proudly in the corner. The car had character, but it bore significant damage on its left side, a badge of its past adventures. "What do you think? This beauty just needs a little TLC. And I can let it go for $3,500. As I envisioned the process ahead, I calculated the potential of the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. With a careful eye for detail and a knack for restoration, I knew that after sourcing the right parts and investing some labor into the repairs, I could transform this car into a gem. I estimated that with the cost of materials and my time, I'd be looking at an investment of around $1,500. Once the restoration was complete, I could confidently list it on the market for about $6,000. That left me with a potential profit margin of $2,500 to $3,000, a tidy sum for my efforts. The thrill of the challenge ignited my entrepreneurial spirit. I could already imagine the satisfaction of seeing the Cutlass gleaming under the sun, attracting buyers eager to own a piece of automotive history. With each step of the restoration process, I would not only be crafting a vehicle, but also writing a new chapter in my business journey, turning a modest investment into a rewarding success story. I inspected the Cutlass, envisioning the transformation it could undergo with a bit of work. The potential was palpable. This wasn't just a car, it was an opportunity. We shook hands, sealing the deal with excitement and the promise of what was to come. This vehicle would soon be reborn, ready to hit the market and make waves in the automotive world once again. In that moment, I felt the thrill of the chase. knowing I had just secured a diamond in the rough, all thanks to my savvy friend Art. With a pocket full of cash and a heart brimming with excitement, I handed Art the payment, eagerly anticipating the transformation of the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. As we shook hands, I mentioned the title, to which Art reassured me, "No worries, it'll be ready by tomorrow." That evening, I towed the car to my shop, my mind racing with possibilities. The challenge of restoring this wreck was like fuel to my fire, sparking visions of its potential once I worked my magic. The next day, I returned to Art's shop, eager to collect the title and get started on the restoration. However, when Art handed me the paperwork, my excitement quickly turned to disbelief. The title revealed the car was not a 1996 model as promised, but a 1995. My heart sank. The discrepancy was significant, affecting both the car's value and my carefully laid plans. The left side damage had obscured the crucial sticker, which presented vital information such as weight and date of manufacture. And in my enthusiasm, I had trusted Art's word. A wave of frustration washed over me. I felt as though the wind had been knocked out of my sails, a bitter twist in what I had hoped would be a straightforward venture. I stormed back into Art's shop, my frustration barely contained. "Art," I began, voice edged with disbelief and anger. "This car is not a 1996 as we discussed. It's a freaking 1995. Do you realize what that means for me? It means I'm not making anything on that car after resale." Art looked at me, momentarily taken aback by my outburst. The difference between the model years was no small matter. It directly impacted the car's market value and my potential profit. The realization that I might not gain anything from this deal was infuriating, especially after the excitement and plans I had built around it. I continued, my voice a mixture of frustration and urgency. "I trusted your word, Art. This mix-up impacts everything I had planned for this project. I needed him to understand the weight of this mistake, hoping for a resolution that could salvage the situation." In the heated exchange, I sought not just to vent my anger, but to find a way forward. Whether it meant renegotiating the terms or finding another way to compensate for the discrepancy, I was determined to make my voice heard and ensure that my hard work and investment wouldn't go to waste. Determined to find a solution, I proposed to Art, "Listen, I'll bring the car back. One, want my towing fees and expenses covered because of this mistake. I hoped this would be a fair compromise, given the unexpected turn of events." Art, however, shook his head, his expression firm. "If you bring the car back, I won't accept it, and I won't allow you to drop it off at the shop," he stated, leaving no room for negotiation on that front. I felt my frustration rise, but before I could respond, Art reached into his pocket. "Help me out, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit like, and share your comments below." With a sigh, he pulled out a wad of cash, peeling off 5 crisp $100 bills. "Here," he said, handing me the $500. "Consider this a compensation for the error." The gesture was unexpected, a small concession in the face of the larger issue. While it didn't fully cover my losses or resolve the model year discrepancy, it was a step toward acknowledging the oversight. I accepted the cash, knowing that in business, not every situation could be perfectly rectified. But sometimes a token of goodwill could go a long way. Despite the setback, I resolved to make the best of the situation. Armed with Art's concession and my unyielding determination, I returned to my shop with a renewed focus. The road ahead might be bumpier than anticipated, but I was ready to tackle the challenge and take it as a lesson. I left Art's shop with a heavy heart, my mind swirling with disappointment and anger. Back at home, I grappled with this unexpected hurdle, but deep down, the fire of determination still burned. I resolved to turn this setback into an opportunity, channeling my frustration into finding a creative solution. This challenge would not define my journey. Instead, it would fuel my drive to succeed against the odds. This is the end of chapter 1. Subscribe to the channel and hit like and notifications bell, and I will notify you when the next chapter is ready.